Yes, this is Danny Pepperseed for World of Reggae from the Penthouse Studio in Kingston, Jamaica. Next to me is Nesbeth. Nesbeth, welcome.
My dream, my dream, my dream, my dream, my dream. Tell you my dream is to live my dream. Welcome there to Jamaica likewise.
All right, well, you just gave us the punchline of your big hit right now. Tell us a bit like how that tune came about.
Well, that tune came about when I sat down to myself in a corner and I wonder when it ever happened for Nesbeth. And just by thinking out aloud to myself, I said, you know what, Nesbeth, it will never happen unless you want it happen. So, I start trying to find ways and means what I and I can do to make it happen, since I am my problem. So I decided to solve that problem to step out of the box. So I realized that when you're among the pack, like you're just saying what everybody is saying, it's easy to get lost. Mm-hmm. So I decided that, I am the one who sing Board House. And Board House was away from the pack. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't anything like... It wasn't anything new to Nesbeth. It wouldn't be anything new to Nesbeth for stepping out of the box, because I am brave enough to step out of the box. So what happened is that I started to think about shows after shows after shows and tours after tours. So I was like seeing myself on the greatest of stage with some of the icons them of the music. And I'm saying to myself, all right, if I'm going to go on tours after tours and shows after shows, then I have to have a song that can fit with the moment. Mm-hmm. That the people can realize that it is what is actually happening for Nesbeth. Nesbeth is singing about. So I was there with the idea, and I don't remember if my friend stopped by, or I don't remember if I drove to his place, or I don't remember, because time after time we always link up and put pen and paper together. First, we reason about any issues that we want to put forward, and then break it down to the lowest, how we're going to package it to the people. So Merrick Shaw, one of my brethren, me and him sit down and me I say, yo, you know that direction that me I go, and he must say, yeah, Nesbeth, for real strong idea, and the rest of history, man. Pen got the paper, paper got the pen, and my dream that become a reality.
Well, definitely, because since I've been in Jamaica, and I'm here now for 1.5 months, I've been hearing that tune, and well, we did see you perform last weekend at Rebel Salute in St. Anne, Priory, Tony Rebel's big show, and well, you shared the stage with a lot of legends, Sanchez was there, Pluto Shervington was there, Ernie Smith was there, those names are probably not so big in Europe, but here in Jamaica, they are really huge still, especially among the uptown crowd. Well, there were a lot of other artists, there was Rampack, Tony Rebel performed himself, who else was there? Luciano, Everton Blender, Louis Culture, Jam Mason, just to name a few artists. So I think you reached where you wanted to reach, and you did a wonderful performance, by the way, as well. 'Cause to me that performance really did stand out.
Yeah, man, it's a blessing to be a part of a lineup of such caliber. I was a part of the lineup for last year, and I have gone to Rebel Salute about 2 to 3 times, and this time around is much greater than the times before. And why I would say that is because going into a Rebel Salute with My Dream is the biggest ever song Nesbeth, the biggest song Nesbeth ever have going into a Rebel Salute.
On stage. I'm gonna call out my kids on stage. The other one is not here, she's in Canada. Akeem, Sanita, come on, Russell. They're my kids. So you see why I have to play my role as an artist. Because I can't mislead them. The youths are the future, one and up in the year say. So all of the father them we are run left them beat me. I'm gonna turn back and go back where I come from, you know. Can you see right now? This one. Yo, my dream, my dream, my dream, my dream, my dream. Tell you my dream is to live my dream. Hear the most I in me sleep on me say. Tell you my goal, my
I had songs that is relatable and people love, crowd favorite, Boardhouse, Guns Out, Gangali, Taste Victory, and the list goes on and on. But I can tell you this much. This time around, the anticipation, it was high. The expectation of Nesbeth was nothing normal because I have the song of the moment. I have that song, the song of a lifetime. But for the Rebel Salute show, I went into Rebel Salute with the biggest song of the moment. So the pressure was there, and at times I was like telling myself, it was a bit nerve-wracking because, a lot of people are coming expecting, enough pressure. But then, I can tell you a secret. I'll push the pressure thing there aside, drink a bottle of water, chant a word of prayer before going on stage, and to see I have my kids there, it was more motivation than what I could have really wanted. Because if I lose half of myself, or make the crowd lose half of Nesbeth, I couldn't make my kids lose half of me. So it was definitely a blessing. So I say thumbs up to Tony Rebel for having Nesbeth on the show. And it is a wonderful feeling because this time around on Rebel Salute, I think it's safe to say that Nesbeth was as important to Rebel Salute as Rebel Salute was important to Nesbeth at that moment.
Oh, definitely, I totally agree because, as a relatively young artist amongst a lot of those veterans, to me, you really did take the Friday, and the performance was very energetic, and you were not alone because there was an army of people in the My Dream t-shirt and My Dream polo shirt, so I saw everybody there, CD Master Biggs and the whole team. So yeah, that was really great. But My Dream is now, let's go back to when you came on my radar, that was about 2007 with Boardhouse. You did do that song for Kima McGregor. Yeah. No Doubt Records. Yeah. Where, for the people who don't know, where Nesbeth came from, because all of a sudden you were there, and tell us a bit about your history.
Nesbeth history. I'm from an humble beginning. I grew up in Kingston, Jamaica. Kingston 11, 12, and 13. So for those of you that don't know, Kingston 11, 12, and 13, let me say, Kingston 11 is the Waterhouse region, Kingston 13, Maxfield region, and Kingston 12, Arnett Garden, Trenchtown. So I grew up between those three inner city community. I grew up with my mom. Time after time, my dad will stop by, and he'll definitely go. And he's always on the move, trying to get the food to put on the table. So it was one of that, whereas I really want something out of life. Going to school, I never get the support I really wanted. I just could barely move through based on what my mom had or what my father could have afforded. So I tell myself that I have to make a difference. And I have to salute my parents for bringing forward Nesbeth. So I think I'd have to take the baton from there and move forward. Anyway, going to Charlie Smith Comprehensive High School, I started to do some music. Tapping on the decks, singing over other people's songs and putting my own words to it, using back the melody, just playing around. And there were kids there, my classmate that was saying, Nesbeth, yeah, you're bad. Because that's the term they use in Jamaica. Bad not to say that you're bad, you don't good, but bad to say that you have something that a lot of people do not have. And so from there, I can remember I gone on the first stage show that at the Ronnie Williams Center, that is in Kingston, the Ronnie Williams Center. It was a charity concert for Charlie Smith Comprehensive, like they were raising funds for something, barbecue, something. And I got the opportunity to grace the stage, and It was like the beginning of it. So after leaving school in the 90s, I decided that I have to take on the road. Now taking on the road, I still have to get my life together because I never have no uncle, no aunt, no big brother and big sister that have it that I could depend on. So therefore I have to seek and search and find a way to live a honest life. You understand? So I start doing work like at the crazy gym. I start doing site work, just about anything that is legal to earn a little bread. Yeah. So I have to make it clear that
Legal
I never,
hustling,
yeah,
yeah.
I never take it from the illegal part. So um, but all these times that I was working, I was like penning my songs. So there was something about me that not even me never even know about. So I love the music, but therefore at times it doesn't matter how busy my day is, there's always an idea that came to me and I have to take a pen and a paper and write it down. Never know that I was preparing myself for this time to come. Anyway, you know, after stop working, I decided that I'm gonna take up music full time based on the reception that I was getting out there, and I start to take on the street, like wherever sound system string up. I definitely want to go there and ask the selector to give me a chance to say something over the mic, and even if it was just both of us there because the sound system just string up, I will DJ and DJ as if I am DJing in front of thousands of people. And then you will see a lot of kids run, gather around. And so they are my first fans, which I continue on the journey. And I had gone to a number of talent competition and I have won many of them. I can remember this one in 1999. I won the trophy in the preliminary round that put me to the grand final. That was the Big Stone talent competition and the final kept at Dr. Bird nightclub that's in the heart of Arthur Tree. And I had gone there and I win the grand prize that night. I won the most disciplined contestant trophy. I won the best performer. And about 4 to 5 trophy I sweep away that night. So that in its own way was encouraging. That says a whole lot to me that, you know what, Nesbeth, you can do it. Just continue on that path and try to see how best you can harness your craft. In doing so, I move on to different competitions and competition. And I was from one studio to the other, the jamming studio, the Scorpio studio, the shocking vibes. And I got an opportunity to record my first popular song on the Golden Bathtub Rhythm. That rhythm was owned by Shocking Vibes, produced by Shocking Vibes. Myself being a man and about 30 odd artists, I think I was the lesser name that was going on it. And I walk away with that rhythm. Walk away with the rhythm, meaning that I have, up until today's date, the most popular song on that rhythm. It's called So Let It Be on the Golden Bathtub Rhythm, popularly known by as I love her, she loves me, I need her, she needs me. I know together we can start a family. So let it be. And it never end right there. When I got that song around a big company like Shocking Vibes, I was telling myself, say, yes, I found it.
Yeah, man.
And then I'm starting to think that everything will definitely go the way I've always been viewing myself, because now I have proven myself that I can come up with rhymes and melody that is
And more
infectious.
things can come up, you know?
Yeah, so I was there at Shocking Vibes looking to see they pay me some attention, like support me more, but their focus wasn't there. And while I can say I thank them for whatever they have done, I just know that I have to move on. So I was like in the street trying to make 2 ends meet, and that's how I came across Kemar McGregor in 2006, the latter part of 2006, where I recorded Board House, and I think it was released in 2007.
Yeah, because I remember I was here and that tune was, getting
Yeah.
crazy plays then.
So that was my first hit song. I watched that song climb the chart, and to explain the feeling, I can't explain that feeling. That feeling would have to explain itself to you.
Yeah, man.
I can't. There's no words. Knowing where I'm coming from and the struggle that I've been through, there's always, I must say, going through the struggle, Jah always send someone to strengthen me along the way. Because strengthening Nesbeth doesn't necessarily have to mean you give Nesbeth $1 or two. But just sit down with Nesbeth
and
and
give some vibes,
say, yo, Nesbeth,
encouragement.
you can do it, Nesbeth.
man.
You're going to be big one of them there, Nesbeth, you're going to boss. I look forward to that. Because that's what even keep me grounded, it helps me to believe more and more on the mission.
Yeah, man, I can imagine, and I really think that that particular song did very well for you and kind of give you like some good encouragement. But right now with My Dream, that's really the bomb. I see the video all over on television. I hear the song all over on radio. So. That's really great news for you. So what can we expect like in the very near future from you?
I can tell you, if you record or if you have in your book beside Nesbeth name My Dream, Nesbeth biggest song, I would advise you to erase Nesbeth biggest song and just put one of Nesbeth big song.
So there's many more to come.
Many more to come. I am loving the feeling that I am getting, the reception from My Dream. Never before from I am doing music until today's date. Never before I had such a feeling. This feeling, My Dream, has transformed the atmosphere for Nesbeth in every single way. Spiritually, mentally, physically. Some things that I have seen and heard people said because of listening to My Dream, it is something that, sometimes when I lay down in my bed and I look in the ceiling, sometimes I said, Jah know what's best. People literally cry to express how deep the song touches them. Cry. And you have intellectual people that call my phone trying to express how much love they have for the song, and when they touch on the song, they're just lost for words. I am happy that it's not about Nesbeth finding a song. I'm happy that the Most High could have given Nesbeth the inspiration so that Nesbeth can come forward with it. I will not take the credit for Nesbeth because I've been in the street. If such is the case, every artist would have a song of such, but such is not the case. So at the Most High and I have to thank, because just see what time is it and him know the struggle, and he have put me on such journey, and I steadfast. I continue to keep my head up despite all the challenges that I face, and as I said, the best is yet to come. I've been with a company called Entertainment Soul with my manager Eccentric. You can just expect anything at all.
All right, man. That's good to hear. Well, Nesbeth, all the best, Thanks for taking the time out to talk to us on World of Reggae. And this was Danny Pepperseed coming.